Saludos and welcome. Act 2, well, let's play, or live stream, I should say, of Wrath of the Righteous. Pathfinder. With me, Demonox. When last left off, we got introduced. Actually, what we did in quite sequence order was, Woljif here got his devil root, got his grandfather's powers. One of our other characters failed to save their brother. We got to talk to Wendawog back home. Is that all the things? Oh, and Arushael. I'll do that one too. Maybe. Rupture. Velexia's mansion. Yeah, and then we'll go to get inside the Mage's Tower in the city because they got plenty, assume. Yeah, I'm thinking that's a storyteller. Same magical energy. That's part of the Hadron crystals. And she Shamira wants us to be her patronage. Rapture of Rupture. Yeah, I think there's quite a few. I don't know if to go do that first, and then go to that, and then you make a choose which one you want to turn the information on for. We're going back at home anyway to go talk to him. Go to those two, because we got things to do. My morale never dropped when I was leading the campaign. I kept winning within a certain couple of days. Actually, I'll go to the stage where I think I nearly cleared out all the things. Sarah Malek. A muffled racial groan emerges from Wendell's lips. She's shaking like a hound, catching the scent of its prey. Tears, black like tar, gathering in the corner of her eyes. Meeting your gaze, Wendawog frowns and struggles for self-control. I feel him, Master. Sava Melek is here in the city. His poison is seething my blood. And how do we... What do you feel? Rage. Blood is pounding my ears. I hear whispers calling to me to fight. I feel desire to rip someone's throat, claw someone's face out, gouge out their eyes. I want to fight and smell. Oh, the sweet smell of the poison I tried once before. I want more. How do we find him? Factual Hunter says, I'll tell you if I sense he is near. I was the best hunter in my tribe after all, and while finding one demon a difficult task, I can do it. We'll drag him down and kill him. Yes, and taste blood. Make my tribe's folks as strong as demons, then no one will stop us. Draws an audible breath as if trying to pick up the scent of a dangerous prey. That's gonna backfire, lady. Just so you know. Astute. Staring at the floor, she hands her a scented letter. There you go. It's written in ornate gold lettering on the pink paper. My darling venomous butterfly, welcome back home. So I closed it down. To visit an old friend. I can't wait for our reunion. Always yours, D. Take a look. No one sent me this letter. I hoped I would never hear from him again. But it was inevitable. He found out I was in the city. Of course he did. And now, doesn't help me. The thought of seeing him again terrifies me. I don't have the Azat mystic path, I'm afraid. But this is simply part of my journey, isn't it? I can't just run away from the sins of my past. I have to at least try and make amends, and if I can't, then I must ask for forgiveness. Who is a venomous butterfly? I've heard those words in your dreams before. That was my nightmare. That's what my nightmare calls me. My most horrific disgrace. There was a time when that name pursued me perfectly. I've poisoned so many souls. I've ruined so many beautiful creatures, both mortal and not. Zuko shakes her head, forlornly. Almost all of them are dead now. But this nightmare of mine is still alive, and that means there may still be hope of saving him. This is D. Dimalchio. Do you remember the sheriff of my nightmare? That's him. I used to consider him my crowning achievement, but now I'm ashamed that I remember him at all. He was an Azat once, a true hero, a knight and a poet, defender of the weak, the pride of Elysium. And I corrupted him. I made him fall in love with me. I broke his heart, made him commit foul crimes I cannot even describe. And when he became indistinguishable from a demon, I left him in the abyss. And now he wants to see me? I'm frightened and ashamed. Are you going to accept his invitation? I don't want to. You have no idea how afraid I am. What will I say? How will I look him in the eye and after everything I've done to him? But I feel I must do this. I must see him. I must tell him that that a fall like his is not a death sentence, and that there is a way back. If you won't listen to me, I will simply ask for forgiveness. Yeah, sure, do one more. Please, this is Bride of Air. Please, let's go there together. I must see him again, face to face. I must try to save him from the abyss. I doubt it's possible. I know how much I've corrupted him. But I must try nevertheless. I must. And yet I can't do it on my own. I just... Suggo sobs and buries her face in her hands. Oh, 2 more quests. Lovely. Well, he's got no 2,000 experience. It's getting us there. It's slow, but we're getting there. We are slowly creeping to level 18. Because when we take another base attack bonus, amongst other things, same for reflex and will, get us... I don't really change the access spells, to be honest. Actually, no, we get two level 9s, don't we? Level 4 we get 3, and final level we get 4. Yeah, not a lot to be honest, but we have a lot. But 4 level 9 spells as 4 levels of you are now dead. It's very effective. Alright, so Blood Whispers. Okay, the 4 masters in the sea. Start, but we have no idea whereabouts he is. Is that... Face consequences of trust transgressions. We gotta find someone where he is. So we'll probably take the pair of them, nip to the city. He's a good healer. I can't run this. I can't do this without taking him. Armor Dream gets us there, but 10,000 life lessons gets us the upper city. go to 10,000 lights, and we'll go to the upper city, because I think that's where, because these quests didn't activate until after I've been to the upper city. So I'm wondering if these guys are hiding in the upper city. And if not, well, it'll be interesting all the same. Doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. He just wants to set the world on fire. So I'll make a deal with you and I'm the devil. Yeah, I think he wants to go upstairs, so I'm going to run past you. Next, wait, your master. And go to the other sea. I suppose we could have got past the guard outside without even having to use the user persuasion check that he saw by simply running through here and as a well-to-do patron, simply meander our way up through the door. So we could have bypassed that whole check outside, run up straight for the door and go to the top floor immediately. See, told you. You're only going to attack the first person we meet, are you? Uh-huh. Maybe we've been lured into a trap. You understand. They don't understand what kind of prey they've caught. Let them lure me in. I'll happily walk into their trap. I'll go around and find his lair and pay him a visit. Go for so long I want to rip its tail off with my own hands.
Watch out for trouble.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Anyway. Oh. Okay, I'm not sure why one of you.
They'll beg me to stop.
Wasn't expecting them here, but
Cover me, all right?
I don't have to say anything. Yeah, they're in. Lovely. Right. I don't think I gave her the same fantastic skills as my dear Windowalk.
I will resist. The inheritor, guide my blade.
Yeah, I really do with you getting throwing punches. Oh. Nope, it was just damage on him, that's fine. Yeah, not really an issue.
Why not both?
Slice. Ooh, new gear. Okay, this one, Earthbreaker 1. Earthbreaker 4. This is 2. Protection 3. Free amulet. Rigorous training. spells Constitution, full plate free, glaive free. Some slightly decent ones on there. I mean, this view was worth it, more worth it to be honest.
Keep your calm.
Okay.
Tear your throat out.
Okay, they won't have a duel with me, so. I'm a worthy opponent!
I'll rip you apart.
Mac! Mac!
This kill is for you.
I thought they said they were a worthy opponent. Definition of the word worthy, I guess?
Distract them from me.
But, oh, power. Wow, that's with resistance as well. And I haven't even done boosts. I haven't rested, so I haven't upgraded my spells.
Prepare yourself.
Me. I thought you said
There are many.
mainly duelists. And yet I destroyed them in an instant. Well, they went along, they killed 3/4 of them. Okay, this is the place, the House of Rupture. Rubbledum the actor. From behind a pile of expensive rugs and expensive rug. Also, clinking and fragile things inside, you hear a very loud whisper. An old familiar stage whisper. Grandma Gretlin, my horn is falling off! Calm down, let me fix it. Alright, whose foot did I step on? And whose chin spikes keep catching me on my fake tail? Oh no. Grandma, don't push me. Let me just glue the horn on that horn myself. Grandma Gretlin, what are you doing here? Oh, my dearies, this can't be real. I was just thinking I heard the commander's voice. It sounds crazy, but for the sake of argument, let's say it isn't just my imagination. Let's say we truly fought for some miracle, met the commander in the middle of the abyss. In that highly unlikely scenario, I would answer him that we, being true artists, sought inspiration and material in the most suitable place. We always spent a great deal of time among the Crusaders. Now let's turn our efforts to the other half of the characters that I play, the demons. That's why I imagine a friend, Commander. We are sitting in the middle of the abyss covered in thick layers of makeup wearing fake horns and tails. To blend in with the locals, you see. It's a true challenge for an actor to play a demon so well that even real demons don't suspect a thing. I thought it worked perfectly well, and I pretended to be the Hell Knights Paralictor and showed up at their camp for an unscheduled inspection. Oh, how they ran and dashed about. In the end, I ordered them to dig a trench and save a fig. Oh, Grandma, why are you stepping on my foot again? Alice giggles quietly and asks in a whisper, with disguises like that, do they really think they'll be able to pull the wool over the demon's eyes? Speaking of which, why wool? Is it the best material for subterfuge? Are sheep considered innately underhanded among mortals? All that is holy, please get rid of all that makeup when we get back to Dresden. I don't want the patrol to mistake you for attacking demons. Certainly, of course, Imaginary Commander. Though I'm honestly not sure if this paint will wash away or the holes will come off. I used very strong glue. Speaking of Dresden, Grandma, don't you have the feeling we forgot something? A dinner basket? Grandma's knitting? Lambkin? Lambkin is in the room in the dinner basket, and my knitting is sitting on top of it. It's terrible, my dearies. We have to go back. Oh god. Well, we found those guys again. Bye bye. That's Rapture to Rapture. I'm exploring this place right now.
Might be trap.
Might be treasure. But yeah, it's loot. And I like loot. Mythic Rock Assassin. The abyss is for demons! Why are we here fighting these things again? I don't know.
Beg me to stop.
Actually, a rock with that's dangerous.
Light, take you.
Yeah, somehow maybe you will use haste spells.
Time to share your treasures.
Desna, guide my hand. Disappear.
No, I should check to see who has, if anyone actually else has like glitter spells. Cleanse. Alright, yeah, we'll get blue. I sometimes wonder why we even come to these places if they just could attack us. Then I remember what to do. So we'll attack him first. Oops, my nose is stunned.
Into the fray.
Yeah, sounds Woldriff, so yeah, no. Send some vitals. Where's Bond? Oh, straight. Oh, Falcon, yeah.
Make your peace.
Oh, that doesn't do all the damage done. Bink, bonk. I thought you were going to kill her. I would, but the problem is she has an incredibly high. Right. Problem is only Sheila's the only one who can actually see stealthy fighters like that, so Sheila makes her kind of useful trusties for dealing with these guys in general. Ew. Is that way downstairs? He's here, I can feel him, and these gates are made of the bones of my trifolk. Oh well. We'll go and get him. Doop 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 doo.
Focus on the goal.
Cool. There's all sorts here. Iron aristocrat. I thought we were going to go inside. We're not. We're going to look around first, and then we're going to go inside. I like. Alright, let's go take out this guy. He ran away when the start of the game, so we're going to fish him. You know, I should really show off my other characters. I have free. I suppose I could say keep Demona, but I don't know, I'm beginning to wonder if I should seriously the Paladino. I really wonder if I should have made a character that would be more fitting. Let's see, when the Wog wants,
We will win this war.
well, he wants to kill him, to be honest. That's not the way forward. We spin us right round, maybe right round. Around him. The demon's grin figure, which resembles a skeleton with ghostly skin stretched over it, hovers above you. A sea of eyes glitter hungry in the darkness. The mongrels have been trained well, and they make not a sound as they await their master's order to attack. The stinger, crowned with a drop of cloudy poison, is pointed at Wenderwog. I can see you, my lost child. I felt you from afar and called you. Good girl, come and kneel before me. I am not a good girl. A growl catches in the huntress's throat. Oily tears seep from Wenderwog's eyes, painted in her face with glistening black streaks. As her inarticulate, crazed howl. Then who are you? Just my pet? All you are my little pets, my creatures, and I'm your creator. And I am your creator. Wasn't I the one who nurtured you, child? Would you like to have another taste of my poison, sinking into your teeth, into a helpless victim and feeling it wash over your tongue? Or are you strong enough to take it from my stinger? Come, I'll give it to you. It will be sweet and possibly lethal, but you will have such power if you survive. I gave you everything. Strength, food, a bath. So who am I to you? Your blood is whispering the truth to you, isn't it? You, creator. You, our creator. You are our strength. Wendell clenches her fists so hard they crack, her eyes rolling and her body shaking in convulsions. Savamelek's whitish eyes, stare at Wenderwog, greedily drinking in every convulsion that ravages the raging huntress's body. Yes, and I was the corruption. I was the sweet bile that poisoned them. I'll tell you a story, my naive commander. A long, long time ago, when stupid mortals thought that one crusade would be enough, angels came down from heaven to fight among you. Quarrel, a child of light, led true crusaders deep into the wound. Echoes Savamelek, slurring. They tore, devoured, drank blood, drank poison. I remember. I fell. I feel. They walked for many days and lost their way. The wasteland seemed like a labyrinth to them, and if someone had confused them on purpose, they ran out of food and water. Despair and incredible rabid hunger overtook them. Only Quarrel kept going and demanded the same of them. Then one of the Crusaders said, "He is a stranger, this angel. He is not one of us. If we kill and eat him, he won't be missed, and his holy flesh will give us the strength to get out of here. See how he walks so briskly whilst tiring? We will gain his strength." The other Crusaders were terrified, but the more their hunger tormented them, the more eagerly they looked upon Quarrel. And one night in the darkness they did what they had talked about, and the one who planted this idea in their heads dealt the first blow. And when the feast was over, I shed my Crusader's guise and assumed my true form. I told them I was letting them go home, but that my a brand of sin would stay with them and their children forevermore. My poison would flow in their veins, and when I gave the order, they would come to me. Do you really think my power is as crude as that? In the caves I summoned those I chose. Here I am calling to the blood of all my children. I am calling it to the sin of their ancestors, to their old promise to return to them, to my side. No one can resist this call, the demon grins, and you, Commander, cannot resist the call of duty. This is why you are here, and not in your fortress. Oh, Commander, don't assume that you are the only one of a loyal army. I have been gathering my children for years. Those who were assumed to have been lost in the caves, in truth found their true home. Do you recognize their faces, Wendewalger? And looks over the crowd of mongrels with glassy eyes. Rulo, old Gorom, good warriors, I remember them. Many thousand gongs have passed since you went hunting and returned with prey for the tribe. I remember you, although I was a child back then, and you, how did you get here? A big mongrel, old but still strong. You recognize him, though many years have passed, don't you? Father and daughter meet again. Now you're a family, not only because of the blood in your veins, but because of my poison mixed with it. And now you can reunite. You never thought you'd see him again, did you, child? Well, this is a gift to you. My poison doesn't kill mongrels, it gives them a long life. I take care of my servants. I'll take care of those who remained in Dresden too. Don't you see how generous I am, child? Thank your creator. Horror and astonishment win out over the rage-consuming Wendewalger's soul. Stunned, she stares at the man before her, whispering, Father, but you went missing during a hunt. Why didn't they tell me? Why? Traces of fear in her voice give way to a bestial growl. So the mongrels' ancestors weren't noble crusaders. They are fallen sinners who committed a great and disgusting atrocity. They destroyed a child of light, and do not deserve to see the sun. Banished to darkness, doomed to starvation and deformity. The mongrels belong here with me. Flesh imbued with my poison is the only food they need. Serving me is the only life they deserve. No, we're not outcasts, but we are survivors. We are those who had power, resilience, determination, not renegades, but predators. Yes, my child, my clever child, you are the strongest and most resilient. Sentient beasts created and bred to fight. That is why I value you so much. Gives us that style look and looks about recognition. Oh, she doesn't know what diplomacy for this one. Twisted a monstrous grimace and a sign of an internal struggle. Barely able to grit out words, she responds, I can hear you, Master. I am still here. Set your father free, Wendewalger, now! So stupid. He's a good servant, one of the best. You know how many mortals he has killed for me? How he tore them to pieces with his bare hands? He has good blood, and his daughter does too. They both would be mine, and those before them, as those before them were. And those after them will be. So essentially, he is their creator. He defiled them in the first place. Tricked and tortured them into doing an unthinkable sin, committing a grave sin. And for many years has now kept them down here. His poison extends their lives. Enough talking. Time to be paid for everything. Oh no, Commander, while I did receive mythic powers from my master, I am not in the mood to fight now. It's time for me to visit my children in Dresden. The city you abandoned. Without me, they are wandering in the darkness. But I will give them power. Too bad you won't be able to follow me. We will literally be worlds apart. Instead, gives us at the start. A raging greed awakened in a voice. No, these warriors, they belong to me. All of you are mine. You and those behind you. And those standing here now. makes a gesture and the Mongols assume threatening stances. Choose, child. You become one of my servants or die at their claws. To encourage the warriors, Samavanik says, kill. A wild roar, but when the response were mad and bloodthirsty with laughter. You want to kill me? Come on!
They will break against our resolve.
I don't think Samavanik's going to prevail in the battle, because, yeah, I can't target him. He's going to go bye-bye and escape. Unavailable. Oh, I've used it already. I don't have a one there. No, that's I bite. Why doesn't that? Oh. Ooh, there's a few of these guys. Yep. Told you. First turn, he went poof. He gone. He left. Well, Commander. Oh, he saved. That's why he only got 35 damage and didn't get just obliterated. Ow. Miss. Ow.
No match for me.
They have a chance with projectiles to deflect them because of the shield. Probably should have gone for one of the other guys. I mean that one. Who bull rushed me. Pushed me away from the others. Okay. What abilities do you actually have? Blessing of the Salamander. Cool. Okay. First in entanglement. Cool. No. I'm gonna put it over here. Technically I can delay. Oh, I'd love to have, but it's too wide. He needs a Method Magic Rod. Damn, Stone Call. God, that's got a monster size. AoE. Okay.
I will resist.
One dead. Mordredus is very hard to hit. I wish you'd stop doing that to me.
The light. Take you.
We don't have haste though, do we? No. Okay, this time we have haste. I would love to be able to get these guys out.
Right?
Nice hit. Oh fuck. Oh nice, not nice. Sorry. Oh. I'm gonna try another hit with this stone shot. That one did not successfully get in. It immediately exploded. And then he exploded. More guys just turned up. I think there are guys behind us. Yes. That's unfortunate.
They'll beg me to stop.
Go on.
Remember my name. Wendua.
Nice kills. More brutes turned up. They're not worth a lot of points, but we're gonna get a lot of points.
Prepare yourself.
I want her. Yeah, I got these guys throwing shots at me from the back there, but I kind of wanted them. The ones currently
Into the fray.
corralling you, Bell, to be taken care of. Also, I should remember I can just do the eyeball thing. It's a free action. Eyeball. Right, do I have selective available? I do have selective available. Don't worry, we're fine. We can't shoot on allies. Not what you think, mate. I had quick. Oh god, if I had the quick and selective. Act at the same time is awesome.
Yours after. Why not both? Can't you just die already?
Yes. It took a while, but you got there. Sploot. Oh. No sploot. Miss me. Ow. I actually missed most of those. Ow. Don't hit, but missed. You know what? Deal with the guys, and you'll target the guy next to you.
I took a cave slug for a bow. Kill is for you.
He does a lot. She does a lot of killing.
Desna, guide my hand.
In this game, archers are pretty brutal, actually. You know, the characters are pretty good, but archers are deadly dangerous.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
I mean, they are stupidly deadly. And I also don't need that right now. The other attacks there don't add. Yeah, they're on different levels, so might not guarantee the hit. Nope, that didn't hit. The bottom shoots in the one.
Distract them for me. Time to share your treasures.
Look at heal. Boop. No, just completely undo everything they've done. They'll switch to melee. Bad call.
Make your peace.
Now I'll just end turn because the
Cover
last
me,
one
all right?
standing is next to Woljif. Breathing heavily, Wendelog doesn't even try to wipe the blood spatters from her face. Her eyes quickly lose their crazed look. So, who else wants to fight? No one? Where do you go? He said something about Dresden. My warriors, master, he wants to take my warriors from me. We have to go back. Are you alright now? I'm feeling better, master. My mind is clear. I'm glad you were able to overcome his poison. A hint of mush arrogance in Wendelog's merry voice. You didn't doubt me, did you, master? He wasn't lying, I can sense it. When he talked, it's like I was there. I tasted the meat, that poison on my tongue. I think it actually happened. Our traditions have always been harsh. Now I understand better where they stem from. They were desperate, and desperate people do desperate things. No, master, we never don't fight to commemorate our dead. They're in the past, and we fight for our day, for our tomorrow, and today and tomorrow. Your father was in some of expert in you. Wendell's face freezes and she is silent for a long time, looking at the corpse lying nearby. Yes, master. That's him. My father. I don't know. I did a long time ago when he went missing. It's hard to bury someone twice in your heart, but it's bitter. What was he like? He was... I don't remember. Last time I saw him was so many gongs ago. I know more about him from the stories of others. He was a tough chief, a skilled hunter, a good husband. He... The huntress paused and then looking you straight in the eye, said rudely, he was big. In my memories, he was always being the biggest and the strongest. How did he go missing? Just like many others, he went hunting and disappeared. That kind of thing is common in the caves. We didn't know that it was because of his servants, not wild predators. And then, when I served Auxilia, I wasn't let in on the secret. A grim silence hangs after Wendell's word, filled with the promise of a cruel death. I'm sorry for your loss. Wendell jerks her chin up, saying decisively, death comes for all, and life shouldn't be wasted on weeping for the dead. You can't be allowed near him again. I hope this time I'll do it again. Don't tell me with your distrust. I've just proved that I'm the strongest of your warriors, and even his poison couldn't get the better of me. We can't return to Gloria now, but in Dresden your kin are safe. You're probably right, he won't come to Dresden openly. If he dares take my army, I'll shove his own stinger down his throat. Well, tons of people with an absolute ton of probably low-end gear. Yep. Not a single good thing amongst that lot. Me. I forgot about the trap.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Trap treasure.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Yes. Oh, I have him selected, so it's fine. Should actually select the wall.
I sense something.
More rubbish. This time I'll disarm the trap.
Kind of work.
Alright. Well, can't say I don't like his... He definitely likes it warm, that's certain.
This is my kind of work.
Ooh, fatal mark. The owner of the quiver can use it to shoot 30 units of ammunition every day. On hit here, this ammunition marks the target and creates an invisible bond among them. Whenever the wielder hits a marked target, all of the marked enemies within 30 foot, so 2d6 damage. Okay, you know what? That's a nice bit of gear. I'm happy with that. That's pretty good. Anything left down here? Nope. We looted the place and completed the quest. And Wendell is feeling pretty sheepish. Mostly because the guy has gone pulled a fast one and has meandered off up to the surface. Back to Dresden to go steal Wendell's army. Okay, still doing...
Something is not right here.
I don't know how to get up there. How do you get up there? No, seriously, how do you get up there? That's how to get to there. These buildings aren't moving, so... When we're inside, I didn't see a door leading out. I almost feel like I should go back in. You know what? Let's pop back into his mansion again, just in case there's a door that leads upstairs. Now, a little bit of looting going on, I missed, but I don't see a door up. Stone Valley is good. There's no door that leads up. This is a solid door, it won't let me interact with it. I can't pass through it either, so... I have no idea how to get upstairs to go to the thing they're about. The doorway... Well, as well as this is one giant labyrinth. Maybe a pathway or something, I don't know. Aha! Maybe that's connected? This whole map is weird. It scrolls and rolls endlessly. There seems to be a pull down, so... Up, down, all around, I don't know where to go. Yes, I seriously don't know where how.
Keep your calm.
Cool. The lava comes out of specially crafted magical portal. Let's see, what's this? 10,000 lights, the scroll rolled all the way over there. Abandoned mansions over there. Pull up, pull down, pull. 7,000 lights. There, I don't even get to it. To the Raptured Ruin. Rupture of Rupture. So you can tell between the whole, at least the whole map is now changing. See, now level here. Where I had to put we position our camera changes the map entirely. I'm gonna save in case this was something weird and wonky to our thing. Could call this deal. Question mark. Okay, so we're going on Dog's quest line. I got some. I don't know where his thing is. He's in the sea somewhere. Portal. Legitimacy didn't really pan out because it didn't work for me. You're surrounded by the sound of a melodious voice that seems to be coming from the stone pillars all around you. Greetings, esteemed guest. Are you here to seek the hospitality of the illustrious Lady Alexia, or are you here on other business? The entrance of the manor greets you politely. It's far more gracious than the impotent foul-mouthed door of the 10,000 Delights. Who created you? Lady of Alexia enchanted me herself and personally entrusted me with my responsibilities. She possesses a wide range of impressive talents. I am a humble testament to her skill and cannot compare to the true masterpieces she creates with her abilities. Is the Lady of Alexia's patronage? Who would like to enter? Welcome to the Rapture to the Rapture of Rupture, esteemed sir. Lady Velexia will be notified of your arrival right away. Well, it gave me a quest line to go talk to this lady. Well, she's also... Oh, it's Jerabeth. You hear Jerabeth's voice in your mind. She sounds friendly, though slightly wary. So we meet in the Rapture of Rupture. I can't help but wonder, by what whimsy of fate have I passed across again? Why are you in the Dark City? More importantly, why are you here? The manor where I have taken refuge. I'm afraid of Baphomet's revenge. Baphomet won't quarrel with one of Nocticula's best friends, just get revenge on insignificant worm like myself. You have amusement in Jerabeth's disembodied voice. While the lesser servants of all three demon lords are constantly embroiled in conflict, always trying to entrap one another in webs of intrigue, the powerful and influential demons prefer to stay neutral. The time for their conflict has not yet come. In other words, when Baphomet, Nocticula, and Descari go to war, truly go for blows at each other, all of the abyss will shake. So those three are incredibly powerful. Baphomet didn't get his position by being a weakling. Though all of them, I do mean all of them, do not mess with Asmodeus. King of Devils. She's a magnificent creature, but she always has been afflicted by a terrible condition. She is consumed by boredom. Her entire life is an endless agony, and each day her torment grows worse. Her efforts to elude this terrible condition are always short-lived and unsuccessful. If Velexia was not beset by such insatiable curiosity, if her moods and tastes did not change so quickly, she could have been even more powerful than she is now. Is it possible that Velexia could have been a worthy rival to Nocticula several millennia ago? She might even have claimed the throne that now belongs to Our Lady in Shadow. Of course, it is also possible that after 3 days in power, she might have found her new status as Demon Lord to be excruciatingly boring and no longer desirable. And that's why Nocticula doesn't mind keeping her around, because quite frankly, even if Nocticula stepped over to one side and let her take the throne, she can guarantee you within a few days that she'll walk up and go, okay, it was nice, thanks to do that. That's it, wait, you don't go anywhere, do you? Well, this is you don't go anywhere. You know what, you can have that back. I just heard there was a really interesting trend happening down in the upper level, in the lower abyss. I'll catch you later. She's too flighty, she's too whimsical, she can't stay in one spot for long, she can't, and being trapped on the throne would drive her absolutely batty. What are you doing here? I am enjoying the benefits of my newfound friendship with Velexia. I have become her servant and companion, and she has given me all the protection and privileges afforded to her inner circle. She loves original and innovative forms of entertainment, and you know how good I am at entertaining demons. That is true. She made a whole village. I like to give Valexia's patronage. This is a wise course of action. Velexia is one of the most powerful patrons you could have in the city. However, she is also one of the most dangerous creatures you will meet in the city. Don't let your guard down, not even for a second. Don't let her refined manners and civilized demeanor fool you. That's just a mask, a momentary whim. Valexia's true nature is well known in the Abyss, and is far less restrained, and much more violent. Right now, she is tired of fury and conquest. That could change any moment. Beware her boredom, and do not let her lose interest in you. Of course you do. You don't want to keep Velexia waiting. She hates feeling neglected. Well, we found out more about Velexia. She might actually be a more stable patron than the other lady, who most likely wants to use the hedging crystals to one up Nauticula. She schemes too much. Hello. The demon that comes to greet you has blonde hair and is wearing a modest but elegant dress. She seems surprisingly friendly. Her soft voice and impeccable manners seem out of place in a city where extreme passions and boundless indulgence prevail over temperance and moderation. A new guest has arrived. How exciting! A mortal from Golorion. If my eyes do not deceive me, brings you to my manor. It is all very intriguing. Alexia, we have clashed in battle many times. Her claws were always stained with the blood of those she's killed in the battlefield. Now she looks different. But I am certain that her true nature remains unchanged. She is still violent and dangerous. You must be on your guard, champion. You know what? I'm going to break fourth wall here. What? I'm going to read the message box as well. No, you can't. That's only for me and the player. No, I want to read. Oh, Inheritor, you still remember me from the battles back then? Maybe. Oh, I am so intrigued. What else do you see from this? Where's the scroll button? Oh, hello. I can see my own dialogue. And my thoughts and description. What a lovely change. Oh, well, continue. Alexia greets Arula Shelley with a cordial nod. Sweetheart, you should have told me you were coming. I would have organised a reception to celebrate your return. I must confess I rather missed having you around, but all is forgiven, and I hope I can count on you among my regular guests once more. She forced a smile. Thank you for your hospitality, Alexia, but I doubt you'll find me very interesting. Things have changed since my last visit. I am a different person now. Leans towards you and whispers, I have to warn you, Alexia is much more dangerous than she looks. She knows how to be amicable, but it's only a pretense. Her friend demeanor is as fake as everything else in the city. If you look behind her mask, you'll see someone who's cold, cruel, and utterly insane. Someone who adores random acts of senseless violence. Trust me, I used to know her in my past life. Seriously? You used to swan around grand palaces and rub shoulders with the movers and shakers of demon high society? You were basically a hoity-toity noble. You left it all behind and sit in some old ruins on Galoria? And you call Alexia insane? I am the commander of the Crusaders of Golorion. I am a famous warrior, known for my amazing powers. I seek the honor of your attention, and the pleasure of your inestimable company. That's a very polite way of doing it. That's a bit grovelly. I need to know you better. But without much enthusiasm, known for your amazing powers. Here in the Abyss, you'll need more than power and influence to impress others. Your special abilities will hardly give you the same status they did on your homeworld. The demons will not see you as a worthy of glory and respect until you demonstrate what makes you unique. However, you've managed to pique my interest, and I would be glad to make your acquaintance. There's no need to bother with titles. You can call me Alexia. And you are? Don't put your trust in your word, champion. Alexia's temper is like the wind or the Ishar. It changes constantly and bodes poorly for those, no matter she returns. You must watch her as vigilantly as a skilled sailor watches the horizon. You can call me Yubel. Yubel. Alexia rolls your name slowly across her tongue as if tasting it the way it sounds. What an unusual name. Certainly not in keeping with the spirit of the Abyss, but I like it. You know, Yubel, I have a proposal for you. Let's pick a place that's nice and romantic and go on an innocent little date together. There'll be a chance to get to know one another. How about the Battle Bliss? It offers simple, spirited entertainment and a good place for us to get undisturbed. No one notices us because they are too busy watching the fight in the pit. We have a nice conversation and learn more about one another. I'll be waiting for you at the arena. I hope you accept my invitation. I'll be very disappointed if you deny me the pleasure of your company. An admiring smile that, after all, you are the champion. You have conquered the arena. We're better to learn more about you than the place where you proved your worth. Who does she think we are? A circus troupe hired to entertain guests at a ball? The effrontery. Call me old-fashioned, but I rather think we should go back to the traditional kill-on-sight method of dealing with demons. Oh, now you're acting like a man, Darian. So what? You only started to act like a true warrior when someone gets you really angry. I like you this way. Well, when done here, I think we should go out into the city, where we can slaughter demons until we get satisfied. Then we'll satisfy our other desires. After all, some pleasures are best enjoyed after a good fight. I shudder to think what pleasures you find most enjoyable after a fight. Marauding, cutting the ears off corpses, dancing on the graves of your enemy. I must admit I lack the imagination to guess what else is on that list. No, don't explain. I don't want to know. I'm fine by your attention. I find the person intriguing, you know. I take great interest in promising young talent. I tend to offer my patronage to gifted artists. Unfortunately, many of them turn out to be frauds. They will keep me entertained for more than a few seconds. A acquaintance of mine once mentioned that you... Blushes slightly and hastily brushes off the question. Oh no, that's preposterous. Those are just ridiculous rumours and exaggerated stories. Of course, when I was younger, I may have allowed myself to be a little too exuberant, but still, late at night, fly naked, such outrageous nonsense. So, yep, it shows that we have heard of your past exploits. Why do you support young talent? Coiling gives you a charming smile. I could have told you that. I am driven by my pure altruism and desire to perform good deeds, and you would have thought me the kindest, most noble of demons. But the truth is that I am really bored, and by attracting young and gifted, I can discover something new every day. They keep me entertained, and to be honest, they add to my prestige. I like making new friends, and with my help, those friends can become very influential indeed. You skill in the magic of enchantment? Yes, that's one of my many talents. A life that spans thousands of years can be a challenge for even the most lively and curious of minds. I'm always looking for something new and exciting to do, so I have studied many strange subjects. I take particular interest in any bizarre or unusual. Comprehendingly for long, several moments before then burst into a peal of musical laughter. Ah, so you've heard those ridiculous rumours. Don't pay any attention to them. They're so boring. But an independent has no imagination. I heard rumours that I kill them, that I keep them in my dungeons, and even, just imagine, that I rape them until they drop dead of exhaustion. It's all an extraordinary load of rubbish. I haven't done anything like that for at least a couple of millennia. Stay too long. Come back soon. Right. She's zipped off to the battle risk. Right, so she's the end off. When you get to the battle list. Well, faster way to do that is zip through the thing. I would love to use the main crystal gate coin portal down here, but I do not have said portal key to return. I'm still going to do the quest line, unless different quest lines, because I would love to do. I mean, no one said you can't have more than one patron. And quite frankly, I think she'd actually rather enjoy that. She'd have to treat every word she said around me cautiously in case she spoke something that one of her competitors could use. She might just tell me rubbish to lure me in. And I got the key to go in that place anyway, so I'm going to go under the Wizard's Tower, whether I get the quest line to do it or not, because I want to go. I need to discover more about the Hadrian crystals. And this wizard sounds very much like our old friend, the storyteller, who spent a while down here in the abyss. I'm not going to move the camera because I know let's pull the door out of the way. Yeah, that's how you deal with trolls in this game. They don't die because unless you massively take them so far below their health bar, they just explode. I'd like to exchange her previous dress for an equally elegant outfit. The blood red hue of her new gown seems particularly fitting, considering the activities of the arena. There you are, Yubel. Let's hurry to the box reserved for distinguished guests. I am determined not to let you enjoy the spectacle from any of the seats. Very elegant. Oh, as politeness, you should make a comment. And travel with someone, you should make a commentary on how they're dressed. Demon blushes slightly and gives you a pleased smile. I am flattered you'd notice such things, especially here in the arena, where there are so many other sights to capture your attention. Speaking of which, the fight is about to start. Look at flesh gold playing. A fierce battle unfolds in the arena. The bloody freak surges forward, launching into a brutal attack against Aslan. Aslan just tries to resist the onslaught, but the freak is relentless. He strikes one fierce blow after another, showing no signs of exhaustion or fatigue, bears down his opponent. Aslan attempts to fight back against the enemy, which with quick sudden attacks, but fails to find an opening. The slow and her footsteps leave behind a crimson trail of blood. As you closely, your eyes sparkle with lively curiosity as you are forceful to turn your attention away from the fight as she asks. Slavery is the cornerstone of life in the abyss, and gladiator fights are popular entertainment. How such shows proceed in your homeland of Glorian? She is too gentle, too placid. Not like how she used to behave in battle. No, when we fought with one another, never meek and gentle, she was fury of rage and angry curses. This masquerade, these tricks of hers, seem very suspicious to me. Well, different lands and different nations have very different customs. We would have to speak for all of them in this matter. Well, different opinions about slavery in Golarion. It's forbidden by the law in many places. I'm doing lawful and evil, so... Provingly, I can see that your mind is not clouded by ridiculous propaganda and critical beliefs that are so commonly found in your world. I find that highly commendable. Come on. Hey, 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 hey. Whoa. With a vicious growl, the bloody freak hurled himself recklessly at his rival, who appears to be exhausted from her wounds. However, Atsalam was merely feigning weakness. She dodges at the last moment, and tries a resounding blow. Blood gushes from the demon's wounds. His growl of rage gives way to a howl of desperation. Alexia glances disinterestedly at Irina, then returns her attention to you. She's clearly more interested in the conversation than watching the fight. Nevertheless, even Galorians who are not enslaved are even often forced to fight by those in authority. Yet they still charge the battle with so much zeal, as much zeal as those two gladiators down the arena. What gives them the motivation to fight? What do they hope to give? The chaotic one's not a bad answer, actually. Those who are worthy fight for their freedom. As for the rest, they fight because they are obedient to the will of their masters. Everyone fights for their own interests. They just pretend otherwise. Our conscience and our nobility lead us into battle. I'm being evil and lawful. Again, the chaotic one does sound pretty good. See, one makes me sound very dusty, but that's very orderly. One sounds me more chaotic, but the chaotic answer is pretty nice. But again, hard tough call actually, character-wise. Very hard call. It's a bit of a hard call. If I'm playing character-wise, my character's my character started out as lawful evil. They don't mind doing dark stuff so long as it stays within the law. They stay just inside the law. And everything works for them. I'm going to choose an orderly one. Muse fourthly, to fight simply because something within your soul demands that you give your life for another. Quite strange and intriguing. Atsalam is no longer putting up the pretense of weakness, advances against the bloody freak, dealing him several powerful but painful blows. She strikes with precision, drawing blood, but never delivering the fatal blow. The audience goes wild as Atsalam toys with her opponent. The smell of blood hangs heavy in the air. There's no doubt that the merciless symphony of violence being played out in the arena will soon reach its deadly crescendo. But the freak isn't finished. He lets out a monstrous, bloodthirsty howl. It reverberates around the arena, and he channels his powerful rage into one last brutal attack. His strikes are swift as lightning, and Atsalam's flurry of blows is brought to a sudden halt. She sways slightly, then doubles over, as if embracing the blade that was just plunged through her body. Then when with a primal roar, the demon cuts her down, dispatching his weakened foe, opponent with a powerful strike. The watchers that them closely, she moves forthfully, but every warrior will meet their death eventually. How do Galorians face the end of their life? Are they scared of death, or do they despise it? Or do they welcome it as a friend? If you die, it just means that they were too stupid and lazy to avoid your own demise. That's delightfully. What a funny, witty phrase. So simple yet so thought-provoking. I remember that. She, thankfully, is a triune, so it's fine. Screams and howls of the crowd are deafening. The bloody freak is oblivious to his numerous wounds, basking in the admiration of the audience. The arena's master's voice rings out across the battle of bliss. All hail the winner! Hail the bloody freak! Samira rises from her place and announces loudly, "That's a phantom, not the real one. I want this bloodthirsty fighter to be my servant. From now on, he is my slave, and anyone who's enough to object will face my wrath." Yeah. Diplomacy would be the absolute guaranteed victory in this one. This would have a... Oh wow, you know what, we'd have to roll a 2. Or actually, we have to roll a 1. On a d20? That's a 1 You know, that's an... Or if you want to do... Instead of 100% this year, that would be like hitting the 10%. Nay, 5%. And that's usually when you miss. So I'll go with knowledge of word. Yep. Grins approvingly and claps her hands in silent applause. I can see you already understand many of our customs and traditions. I think I might take your advice. A moment ago, Hetsamira commanded the attention of the entire audience as she boasted about her power. However, when Valexia rises from her seat, all eyes turn towards the succubus. I dare to challenge the claim of the most esteemed Hetsamira. I am touched by this fighter's tenacity. He has found a way to my heart. I wish to make him my bodyguard. Dares to argue it's my right to make such a claim. They can say it to my face. Even Hetsamira, despite her position, is a little... isn't high enough powered or status to take the fight, to pick a fight with Valexia. The arena master glances cautiously at Hetsamira, then turns to Valexia and gives her a respectful nod. The crowd erupts into jeers and shouts, clearly enjoying the public humiliation of Baphomet's daughter. Hetsamira bellows and utters wild curses. The sound of her wrath shakes the arena, but Valexia ignores her threats with a look of magnificent disdain and gives you a sly smile. This was so exciting. I've enjoyed our time together here at the arena. I can't resist the urge to appear with you somewhere in high society. I'm sure you wouldn't say no to attending to a private reception with me and him at the Harem of Ardent Dreams. Chimera has prepared something special for her guests. I would very much like you to experience it with me. I shall wait for you at the Harem of Ardent Dreams. You really must come. I simply won't take no for an answer. Suddenly pauses as she's about to leave. Turns towards you with a look of gentle reproach. Oh, you should have reminded me. I nearly forgot. After such a wonderful time together, you must become a regular guest. I insist. Please accept this little gift as a reminder that the doors of my manor are always open to you. This coin is a key to the teleportation arch located in the upper city. I would not normally give something like this to my ordinary guests, but there's nothing ordinary about you, is there? Right, so, See, Zeklex has got a better... If we were still the other guys running the show, that fight would have been stupidly one-sided. A good narrative story, maybe, but very dull. Mostly because everyone would, know what the story was. Let's see. Our favoured mistresses. Really? Art of making friends. But yeah, we gotta go to the... You know what, even if I complete this thing... I don't think it goes inside the actual house, so it'll plop up. I think that's a coin that actually gets us to the middle upper section of the city. Chimeras runs the middle city. But Valexia is higher still. And Chimera is only number one until Nauticia changes her mind on the subject. That's why Chimera is currently trying to get herself an edge. If she can get herself an edge, something that makes her stand out more to Nauticia, she can claim better position.
Watch out for trouble.
Yep, there's some mirrors over there. It was a good idea of mine to introduce you to high society at this reception. We're a subject of gossip among the guests. I heard them whispering about how we showed up together. Well, you look stunning in your new outfit, as usual. Cover the mouth of her hand and she gives an elegant little laugh. I certainly couldn't go out wearing the same dress as last time, could I? I would have bored you. Moreover, I would have bored myself. Ah, that's correct. That's correct. Chimera's voice rings out through the hall. All rise, the proceedings will now begin with the suspension of false justice. Dispensation of false justice. I, Chimera of the Ardent Dreams, will perform the duties of judge. The rights of the prosecution will be granted to anyone acquainted with rage and hatred, and the part of the defender will be given to time and blind fate. All the participants are obligated to show due dread in obedience to the decision of the courts. Now, our first case is brought by the assassin Dogword against the bodyguard for hire, Catrol. The Dogword accuses Catrol of being excessively nimble and dexterous. This excessive dexterity enables the defendant to foil 3 assassination attempts against his employer, the plaintiff from fulfilling his contract. Alexia is more interested in having a conversation than watching the sham trial. You know, Nubel, after our last, pause briefly, visit to the Battle Bliss, I've been thinking a lot about the customs of Galorian. Despite our differences, we actually have a lot in common. Our actions and desires stem from the same passions, except when it comes to eyes widen with excitement and she utters a word that is foreign to the Bliss as you are. To love. It's common knowledge that demons know nothing about love, so why don't you explain it to me? More than ever, Taylor this place. She brought you here to witness this mockery of justice, to watch for this genuine insult to truth and fairness, and she's either provoke you to violence or make you one of her obedient puppets. Love is a load of nonsense invented by naive fools. Love is a useful illusion that offers an escape from loneliness. Well, technically speaking, this is his voice for this one. Love is passion, physical attraction, something that pushes you to do all kinds of crazy things. Love is pure and uplifting feeling in your soul that cleanses your heart of all burdens and pains. I'm an evil, lawful character though. I know I'm totally lawful neutral, but right now, but... Studied you for a long time. I see you do not let your emotions cloud your judgment. It requires self-control and a strong will to act with such discipline. Bleh. Growling with rage, Cratrol the bodyguard has his head chopped off with a giant axe for being too good at his job. The crowd roars with disapproval, and the beaming plaintiff counts his coins. This is a perversion of justice, a mockery of the very idea of a fair and noble trial. They're enjoying ridiculing the law. Is it not true that love restricts freedom, and it is harsh constraints that can sometimes lead to cruel, evil deeds? Does not love force people to act contrary to their desires and subordinate them to the object of their affection? Do not even the most loving souls feel occasional regret about trading away their freedom for love? Haven't the most terrible betrayals been committed for the sake of love? Doesn't unrequited love cause mortals to commit suicide? And isn't rejection the reason they often resort to violence and terrible crimes? I'm most curious to hear your answer to this question. Now because of my alignment, I can point out this trial is completely pointless. Yeah, I might point this one. Well, I find it quite funny. Besides, I've heard that this event has a lot in common with the way trials are held in your native Galorian land. So... yeah, not really, but... yeah. Ha! When people are in love, first thing they do is shackle themselves to each other as tightly as possible. Are these raging emotions truly worth this loss of freedom? Why did you choose to be shackled in such a way? The execution has the audience in an uproar, demons howl their approval, and Shamira has to raise her voice to be heard above the noise. Next, we'll hear the case of Vasa, the nose cutter. He attacked two Alushian visitors from another plane, even though the great Nauticular made it clear that they were under her protection. Vasa, the nose cutter, tracked down his victims in the upper city and killed them with his glaive. Then he robbed them and cut off their tongues and noses. And I see this one, in the case of these guys getting punished because quite literally Nauticular said they are under her protection. And this is the case of if she doesn't take out this guy, Nauticular loses faith, and if Nauticular loses faith, she gets in trouble. She's in trouble. This scrawny demon doesn't look like a hardened killer. His writhes and his shackles, yelling hysterically, "But I'm not Vasa the Nose Cutter. I do know who that is. My name is Shazal. And I've never been to the upper sea. I'm not allowed to enter, even though that was where a slave of my status should be live. Besides, I've never held a live my life. It's all Hethamira's fault. To buy my slaves at half price, and I refuse to sell. Now she's taking revenge against me. She plans to get her hands on my slaves. Well, it seems to me that love is like a living creature. Sometimes it behaves one way, and at other times another way. It's contradictory and inconsistent. It leads to both good and bad outcomes. And like every living creature, it's bound to die eventually. Every love, no matter how strong, is doomed to die. Is that not so? I'm alternating between picking the evil and the good options. Smiles excited. A stern knight in armor, that's what you are. It is duty, not love, that reigns your heart. Yet sure does not stop others from loving you. If anything, your unshakable devotion makes you even more desirable. Shouts to be heard and other screams of Vasa, the nose cutter. The court finds evidence and indicted person's innocence to be quite convincing. However, false justice requires every sin to be punished. So therefore, I hereby declare this demon is Vasa, the nose cutter, and he shall be executed without further delay. Follows conspiratorial glance at Samira, who stands nearby. The latter grins and bows mockingly. Shamira announces loudly, and the last crime for the day is the most harmful and dangerous. Listen to the ruler. Station, I expect to find it interesting. No idea that your discussion would be so thought-provoking. I'm so glad I decided to come here with you. Hope that you will come visit me again. I'll see you at my manor soon. I host a small reception for the most interesting and noteworthy residents in the upper city. Conversations at these receptions are always entertaining. If you were to attend, we could then continue our discussion about love. Of course, I seriously doubt my guests would be interested in this topic as I am, so perhaps we should finish our conversation in private. Soon, sweet Belle. Don't stay away too long. I'm looking forward to your next visit. I didn't really pay attention to who that last guy who got killed. Right, so we have to go one more location. It seems. So there's one more thingy bobby duty quest line, and that is attend the reception at the rupture. There's a gate thingy here, that's fine.
Smile, the world's not ending just
We
yet.
have not rested in a while. You know, we're going to the Nexus first. I have not rested in a while. And I think I need all my points back, I think. Let's face it, if I'm going to head up to the tower as well, it would be a bad idea to rest up and get some points back. I haven't had to do any fighting, but Just. Let's go on the. He keeps saying he's got 31 there, but then he says he's got nothing there.
But we're very similar. We're both strangers in this crusade.
You got that right. A hired killer and a demon as the Crusade's brightest hope. Whatever happened to the days when saving the world was left to righteous heroes?
I'm sorry, but why isn't all the conversations in that section voiced? Sometimes they're voiced, sometimes they're not. I never understood why enough it's like that way. La 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 la, we got all the points and the magical powers. Our one's refreshed and ready to go. Nee 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 nee. Yeah, so I don't know why that's doing that, unless... Oh wait, that might be out of the settings, hold on. Options. Reduce to improve performance. The quality. Texture low. We'll set that to a medium and then apply. Then when the game crashes and goes, "Wah!" Explodes. I've upped texture quality to medium. So it should give us... There we go. It's much better.
There are many rooms.
I'm sure the system, my system can handle medium. Hold on. Oh, why is the window in the soup? Manowag, where are you? Good question here. Why isn't Wendowog in my group?
I will guide.
Has Wendowog bolted back through the... I think Wendowog's bolted. Yeah, but Mythic Quest, go away. Castle, Moon, Vapors, Outbreak, blah 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 blah. The Wicked. Coming out with your Heart Desire, Greyborn, the Imposter, that one. Bloodbath, there you go. She's one that ran off the Dresden stairs. Oh man, I gotta look it up now. I gotta look it up now. Where's Wendowog run off to? calling. Don't think that's the right one. That's Kingmaker. That's the wrong game entirely. Oh, Kingmaker on Wrath of the Righteous. Blood Callings with Blood Whisperers. Right. Okay. Apparently something there that's not listed on this in the game. And that is when the Wog went back to the city. Without me. Yeah, stealth check with him. And I could have failed that one, mate. Big head here. Okay, we're going to go find our wandering little psychopath. By the way, freak out. Alright, so upstairs, back off the bridge. Also, not gonna lie, I may have had a peek at the Rupture questline requirements. That's great. Now here, move around, please, so I can get up here. I don't actually know if that's moving or if I'm moving. I'll just silly little sound there. I'm going to retrieve our one dog first, because I like having a full party. Thank you. Now it's allowed to go up here, unless I can teleport there with the wisdom needed. That's actually a good question.
Keep your wits about you.
There's a spell. Let's see which section it's in under. The world freaked out then because it didn't know what to do with itself.
Pretty good, aren't I? This is my kind of work.
Ooh. Goggles of piercing gaze. So bonus attack and damage rolls outside as well as combat persuasion checks. And crumpled demon helmet. mangled helmet that clearly crowned the head of a demon, a high-ranking one. And that, it seems to be clawed off, leaving scraps of dried skin rusted to the steel. A true antique expert could reveal more about the helm. That would be a case of go find your talkie, your little sorcerer, little friend, storyteller friend, and get him to do a spell. And get him to, and return home. The world just freaked out again. You know what, I think entirely that I even have that spell. Actually, I think I've got multiple copies of it too. Got another scrolls of it. I wonder how I'm supposed to get. How I'm supposed to get the stuff. Now, one log has a high perception score,
Watch out for trouble.
but is no. That's kind of offset by the fact we have a Uldrith who has a monstrous stealth score. I don't know. As I look around, Wenlock leans over a shining crystal. My lord, I am here. Please, grace your daughter with your presence. I seek your mercy. My child, have you heard the whisper of your blood and wish to serve me? Do you wish to be my servant? The voice comes of biscuit and sweet as honey. Yes, my lord, but I do not dream of the slave's call. I dream so much more. Let me be the first of your servants. Let me lead your army, my people, to victory over your enemies. I see that only your patronage will give us power. Only our Creator will enable us thrive. Grant me your affection, and I, the strongest daughter of the tribe, will not let you down. You are strong, much stronger than your father was. You'd make a good tool, but if you are willing to serve me, why didn't you come sooner? Why didn't you come alone, without this company of strangers? Oh, I wanted to, my lord, but the commander kept his eye on me, and I didn't know where to look for you. This city is too large. It's like a maze. If I could have slipped away to be by your side, I would have. But I am here now. Doesn't that prove that I am only truly loyal to you? Oh dear God, she's got stealth of 38. You got no chance. No chance. I think I've got the two stealthiest people in my entire party here. My lord, I have gathered the tribes in my fist and led them to the surface. I taught them how to fight, showed them all the Crusaders' tricks. My army, your army, my lord, is standing at the heart of the citadel, Dresden. Just give the order, and I will lead them, and with them, we will slaughter all the defenders overnight. He replies with unconcealed sarcasm, as if amused. It sounds like you thought this through, and prepared, and now you need my patronage for some reason. Are you trying to deceive me by dangling this tasty bait before me? I have been preparing for a long time, but now I see that without your might, my lord, we will just be a shadow of our true selves. We have no other fate than to be with you, and I bow to you, great Samavelek, as all my people will soon. Stealth 34. Don't think I gotta worry about this one. Got stealth 38, I think one of them. I think the Uldrith might be like slightly lower, but only by a little bit. Alright, I will allow you to be my servant, but we will hold off on attacking the Crusader camp for now. The fate of Dresden will be sealed soon enough. Instead, stay where you are now, next to the commander. Sooner or later he will return to Golarion and try to take away my children. I'll be waiting for him, and you will stab him in the back. You can do that, can't you? I'm going to turn into a devil, and then I'm going to whoop you. Of course, the life of that worm means nothing to me. He used force and fear to make me serve him. He humiliated me and ordered me around, made me call him my master. Oh, I hate him so much, I will happily cut his throat. And kill him you shall, my special child. And as a reward for doing so, I will grant you the poison from my stinger. Make you perfect, and my children will be graced with a true queen. breathtaking, earnest Wendell drops to her knees and cries out, "Glory to mighty Sama, like, glory to the Creator. I'll do everything you ask. Now I must return to the party of that disgusting filth, but your words will sound in my ears." Treachery discovered. Well, we won't be all together for a while. We should be back at the camp again. You know what, let's save again before we go into here. If there's a fight, then, you know what, I'm going to do a fresh save as well. Actually, no, we've got all the saves. Okay, we can bounce these. Those will save will deal. Sound of Jeremy's agitated, chittering Fury is, I don't know how adept you are at reading the emotions of others, but I must warn you, you're in danger. Why, mate? Velexa's greatest enemy is her own boredom, and it is best that once again, my lady grows tired of you and your company, no longer gives her as much joy as it did before. You have ceased to surprise her, and now she finds you tedious and dull. If you wish to keep her interest, acting so predictably, try to keep her puzzled and intrigued by your behaviour. If you follow my advice, you may stand a chance of leaving the rupture of your mind and body unharmed. Of course, you don't want to keep Alexia waiting. She hates feeling neglected. Alexia's demeanour has changed since last time you saw her. She looks at you with a mixture of boredom and irritation. When she greets you, her friendliness no longer seems genuine, but forced and insincere. Here's our long-awaited guest. The performance is about to begin, and there's so much new talent here today. I wonder if any of them will entertain me. It's entertain me, not the way around. And imperiously, and one of the performers begins to sing a heartfelt ballad in a deep, velvety voice. Looks tired, her eyes are full of the sadness. There's a wistful note in her voice as she asks, "Tell me, how did you end up here in the abyss? You're not one of us. Our ways are foreign to you. Come to our world." This is the final. The performance is about to end. I already told you Alexia's temper is volatile, and now you can see the proof of my words. She has grown tired of her new Galorian companion, and will unleash her anger upon you at any moment. If you will surprise her, you might buy yourself some time, otherwise you should for a fight. We're now in this wild creature's lair, and our enemies have us cornered. You know what? I'm going to choose an option I didn't choose before. No, your light-heartedness and carefree attitude was so charming until you began to bore me with your... That wailing was starting to annoy me. What do we have next? Oh, another fool decided to me with jokes. Well, as I'm far aware, laughing at cripples and the misfortunate is popular in Golarion as well. If you ask me, it's a primitive form of entertainment. Most seem to enjoy it, even though you try to pretend yourself different from those creatures of vice and evil. Have the 1, 2, 2. This makes 3, 3. Go on that one, so it's the option. Desperation, her voice is unpleasantly shrill. Deep down, I am beginning to wonder if you're worth my time. This makes 4 of each. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I picked 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I've been altering my answers between 2 different points, but I also put that lawful one down bottom, so. Ah. This rumors go that this Golarion seeks your attention because he intends to seek Octacular's favour. Oh, so they fled. Polite words she falls out from between her clenched teeth. Do not forge over hiding any frustration. Cerberus hands you an elegant piece of jewellery. So my latest creations, it has an intelligent mind of its own. It certainly has far more clever and sophisticated than many living creatures, I know. The jewel will identify the most important traits and features of its owners, and then it will enhance those abilities. It is a rare and valuable gift, and I hope you appreciate its worth. And now I must ask you to leave. Everyone tired of your company. Show Finian to Alexia. You know anything about this? Was this your doing? Now their eyes examines Finia. Do you really think I would release such a poor craftsmanship into the world? Words fail me. However, I have seen the work like this before. It was done by an incompetent, untalented individual who calls himself Bladesmith. He showered me with compliments and asked to be my apprentice. In truth, he just wanted to learn my secrets. Needless to say, I refused him in no uncertain terms. Well, let's see what he managed to learn on his own. It looks like he lacked the skill to copy my transformation spells. He clearly had no idea what he was doing. It was disgustingly crude work. The soul didn't fill the shape completely. A part of it is lost somewhere. To tell you more, I'll need to dismantle the sample. Don't even think about it, you demons always looking for a reason to start dismembering people. If I was here to fight instead of talk, I would be more than a match for you, sweetheart. You'd have a tough time taking me down. How abominable. Its mind seems flawed, too. The bladesmith should have called himself the bungler, because that would have been more accurate. Just look at this. He was clearly incapable of selecting the right kind of soul and transforming it properly. What a waste of material. If I do it to a man, what will happen to my manor? Have you considered that? Making furniture for away for millennia. This way for millennia. I don't have the trickster demons, so unfortunately I can't do anything for them. Now, I think actually Demona might have a problem on this one. Being a demon type, she could do her own mythic thing. And if I bring a character through here with the chaotic trickster path, mythic. You will barely conceal the annoyance, but you force yourself to smile politely. Our dates were unforgettable, and now I must ask that you leave as soon as possible. Ooh, 48,000. Even if the shelf shows me treasure, my vows will remain unchanged. We have legions behind us and the full support of my goddess and all her might. We destroy the city and root out its many sins. But that's not our mission. We must adhere to the laws that govern this place, as we wish to know if you remain firm in your convictions. Well, I had a point. Unfortunately, she's growing tired of me. Tired. I wonder what she'll say if she finds us come back. We send her a missive telling her that thanks to her we became a demon, a devil. Send her a message saying hello, Alexia, how are you? Been a while since we spoke. Wonder if you've done anything interesting lately. Toughness. So, yeah, that's not bad. So she's gained a lot of health. I have very little health. I have 156. I actually have the lowest amount of health of everyone in the group. I'm a wizard. We're not supposed to be tough. Then again. Oh wow, I actually took one that's not recommended for him. Heal mass. Woljif is an eldritch scoundrel. His trickery is 40, but stealth. Actually, no, his stealth's only 37, so she actually has the highest. Wow, she has the highest stealth. And I like the fact that this has now changed to a dark to a fiery version. It used to be blue. Actually, no, it used to be blue. It's like a sort of hinted between two of them, like a blue and red, almost purple color. So he's getting chain lightning and disintegrate. Well, at least chain lightning only targets your enemies. Now we gotta go home anyway to sort out the everyone's levels. No, we got out of that without losing. We got out of that without losing any particular troubles. Though it seems we have. Oh, actually, she no longer wishes to be our company. How sad. But it seems it doesn't knock off our ability to go see other people. To get patronage elsewhere. That is good. Let's see, Mercy paralyzed. Nice. Use lay on hands on heal damage on one target the target no longer paralyzed. Sweet. Wow. Disease. So I can do lay. Wait, I just use lay on hand and it removes disease. Oh, that's interesting. So if I use lay on, I should use lay on hands. I didn't know, but I forgot about that entirely because it's like, oh, it's not listed. It's like it's not listed for this stuff because you're not, on the thingy. I didn't realize she had a lay on that. Oh, I could get rid of disease using that. Ooh. Oh, I'll do my own levels. Yeah, we have so many things. I mean, round the side would be cool. Dragon Disciple sounds cool. Tongue, Student War, Winter Witch. Well, being a wizard. Yeah, my knowledge, law, world knowledge. My general law knowledge is pretty high. I'm gonna crank this up just in case I need it. I mean, I'm not gonna get it anytime soon. I mean, let's go with 18. Darian is like 33. Everyone else just forget about it. I have so many lovely level 9 spells to play with. Shape change, beast shape 4, elemental 4, Dragonkind 3. So essentially, it's like if you got Dragonkind, power of the world, word, kill. Single word of power that instantly kills one creature of your choice, whether the creature can hear your words or not. Oh, that's okay. Essentially, if you look at Harry Potter's lot, as an example of this one, they go Avada Kedavra. It's like you think, yeah, wow, that's so dangerous, woohoo. I have Wail the Banshee. Pretty nasty, yeah. I have the power of word kill. And just people immediately. I have a few spells that can just destroy people immediately. Oh, I realised if I was selective on, I can use spells like that happily in the middle of combat. Dominate monsters like mind control, but more powerful. Like dominate person, except that spell is not restricted by creature type. Dominate person will be around this somewhere. Weird. So, you can actually select any of these spells as well. So I was doing an Elder Elemental if I wanted to. Where is Dominate Person? Banshee Blast nasty. I ice body. Rift of Ruin. Protection from spells. Very useful. I can Soul Reaver where I have selective magic, so I can just ignore my own people. I could. You know what, wouldn't be too bad idea to actually get another level 8 spell. I mean, I've got level 9s, that's not a problem. Energy Drain is a nasty, good nasty one. But I have Whale of Banshee for my Necromancy section. Hold Monster Mass. So yeah, so we can paralyze or freeze in place. Let's see, Dominate Monster works like Dominate Person spell except this spell. You make any humanoid creature fight on your side as if it were your ally. Opponents with the best ability, however, the creature will try to throw off domination. As Dominate Person. This except the spell is not restricted by creature, except that the spell is not restricted by creature type. In other words, I can snag anybody who is not immune to mind affecting abilities. That is a really nasty spell. Good for finishing. A good finisher. That's just a case of beat everybody in the screen up. And we will grab. We've got 2 more levels left, so we can not worry about that. Heaven's Strike Wing. Oh. Creates a sound, fouls energetic wings, sending enemies. Ah, side type. Just there was one in here I saw and I thought, ooh. I shot right past it, didn't I? I did. You know what? We'll grab our own Soul Reaver. I don't think we have it. No, it must not have it. Therefore, Travel Wilting. I have got plenty of those spells. I have spells galore. I could totally just spend money, buy scrolls, and copy the spells. That's why I'm not too bored. But I have to find the spell to get it. You know, while we'll go for Soul Reaver for the other one, because with the Wand of Selection, I can choose to select anyone but not my own people. And I'm a level 18 caster. So I'm only 2 more dice away from hitting maximum firepower. At maximum, this thing deals 120 damage. And when needed, I can put on these really cool trick and give myself the ability to simply nuke people with that lovely wand I've got back home. I'm just gonna run back this way. We're gonna run back to town, back to base, because I need to get 2 things. One, I need Wendelog to regain the treacherous Wendelog. 2, I need to sort my spells and everyone's levels out. Just done that. But with the art of making friends, we have now gained a patronage. Her patronage, even if we're not entertaining her. Right, now we're back. Time to get everyone's levels done. Slayer. I'll have to decide which sort of character I should make next. Shifter. Griffin Heart Shifter. Now we're going to make it into Armiger. Greater weapon focus. Gnomed hooked hammer, which is good. Saucil. You didn't get anything, so that's fine. Scroll Savant. Got some more points. Because she's got weird and loot crushing rocks. So I need to go for her spell. We can give her spells. Okay, Wonderwog's not back yet, so I have to go to do my rest. I need to rest. Okay. And last but not least, for now, Camilla, the Spirit Hunter, who learnt Slumber. Okay, spellbooks. For those of that anyway, you can't get to level 10. We now have both these spells are available because we have 2 slots. Do I want Mass Ice? Crushing Rock's fun. I need a spell slot so I put Meteor Swarm in. Right, I'm gonna put in Soul Reaver. I only really have one of each of my little 8 spells. I need something that gives me more spell slots. Anyone else got a slot? I don't think so. I think I need to get a mythic thing to gain slots on these ones. Because these are technically the 3 most powerful spells you get. Selection of spells you get. Level 9 spells just beat the ever-living tar out of people. Level 10 Aeon, and I can use these twice a day. That's a fun one. We all get haste and they all get slow. See, you have no spells, you have no spells, you have no spells, you have spells. Give you that for the sake of giving you it to it, because I don't actually use you at all. Go figure. But you sort of get used to using certain characters and you just like stick with them. Kind of weird. You have lots of shades. Not sure why you have 9 spells. You must take in the mythic thing to give her the slot. You don't get spells that way. You do, but you already have one. No spirit slots. Memorize spell slots. Spirit slot. Spirit magic slot. You can have another Raised Dead. That's fine on that one. You got slots for people, spells. Freedom of movement might be alright. You don't have a very high slot number of spells though. Resistance to communal. Another stone call. And Magic Fang, I guess. You got your slots a day. You have Heroic Innovation thing. You have your own slots to get. But you have significantly lower magic than me. Like quite a distance, to be honest. He has a lot of haste spells. I stacked him with haste spells. Yeah, fun of a health shield. Not even use it, to be honest. Oh, stunning barrier. Might be interesting. Sure, that's fine because she's heavily of hand. You have those 3 slots there, but you have got a free slot there. Could give you restoration. Save one of Darian's, but he has such high level you can quest quite a lot of them. So that's fine. We shall rest up, restock our new spells. Welcome Wolf Wenderwog back to the party. See, why aren't they speaking? Oh good, and you have wings. She probably thinks you're a big, beautiful bird. No dialogue. Took 12 hours to rest. Now I should have Wenderwog here. If she has returned home. Yep, there she is. Completely oblivious to the fact that we monitored her. And we heard her little plans, so we're actually well informed about her betrayal. Right. Back in the party you go. So her quest to do, I must admit, having 2 fighters, 2 rangers, archers, is interesting. We have 2 frontline fighters, 2 spellcasters, and 2 archers. That is actually very balanced. I have no idea where her companion thing is. No, I mean that literally. I don't have a clue where she is. What the guy is. So essentially, see, because she is so bored, could have enjoyed a lot more, but you know. I think the... Well, who's the task of town? You're to join the nobility, are you? A Balor. The material plane fills disgracing us with its presence. Sure. The tyrant is looking to fight.
I will resist. They'll beg me to stop.
Bleh. There's one minion. I suppose I should fight. Did get a new spells. Let's be selective about this, shall we? Why are we being selective? Because I get to try out my spell. Well, that. See, this performance, they got, did some successes. But yay, we managed to do 4 victory saves. They still took 29 damage each.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
herself.
Well, it exploded.
Rip you apart. Remember my name, Wendwag.
Alright, so it's good. I feel like a mass fiend to remove all this. But I do not have a mass fiend to get rid of it all. I only had him heal mass. I have like a cleanse.
Out of my sight.
The light take you.
Yeah, sure, it doesn't really work. That whole, bleh. Well, he died. Location. Ooh, the Tyrant's minion had. This is 2. Eldritch Scholar. And +5, +6 armor, and +5 confidence. Nice. Pretty good one, actually. Light crossbow 3. Which was rubbish. There's these on that one. And a longsword of unholiness. Well, I suppose.
A bright future awaits us.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really fatigue, so. Okay, let's go stick with the
Magritium Turinos.
Missed me already.
cool. I got multiple people.
Magritium Turinos.
Well,
Magritium Turinos.
not sure why people is still here, that's fine. Yours.
Magritium Turinos.
Oh.
Magritium Turinos.
There you go. There we go with that. Okay. That's sorted. I wonder what's up there. I'm pretty sure I got that loot. Oh, the second place loot was even higher up. Talking about that then.
There are many roads to success.
I'll go to the rest of the next PC now. A lot of magic going on.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Lone Wolf wolf's cloak. Oh, good for, you know what, that's not bad for range type. Okay, first things first, you two need to swap places. Sadly, I can't put all you on the back line though. Why are they running up towards the palace or something? Because I need to find a wizard's tower. He's on sidewards. There's supposed to be a wizard tower in the upper quarters. That's the Ticker's Palace. Are you in there? No. Will we run around it? Yes. So I am not even going to try and convince my way to pass them.
Focus on the goal.
I sense something.
I stole something. Right, so what I need to is not over here. So I'm thinking it's over in that district. So according to the little journal thingy, and I go, wait, Dreams and Ruin, I'm not sure where he actually lives. Midnight Isles, after making friends. Major's Tower in the city. Sword of Valor, Sword of Valor. Chaos. That's a mythic quest. Now last time I checked, the just completing like the really big major events, nature mythic stuff. Why am I fatigued? We shouldn't be fatigued. So around. Yeah, that's that guy's house. We went and whooped him, so. Ooh, there's a portal up over here. Well, I don't know where this may go. Probably connect to something or other. Not sure what camera angle I need to put there to get there, but there's a portal up here, so. We'll go upstairs. Alright, bring up Terrence. Try to find
This is my kind of work.
Wizard's Tower, wherever that may be.
It seems my expertise was not enough.
I failed! What's the point of coming up here then? Other than the fact the act of finding that. Didn't see a path that way. Outline runs in there. Okay, so the path in the section of the upper city we haven't tried yet. This takes me where? Oh, that's the thing to the major tower. Okay. I'll go. I've been blasting everybody else in the city, might as well go up here. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Yay! You arrived. I just like the fact that we have hit those 18. As far as, magic mages go, we are really powerful.
That posed little challenge.
I'm going to read on this down here. The inscription is written in ancient, archaic elven script. You recognize the words, Stranger's Home. I see you, and I implore Calistria. It appears to be some kind of protective spell against thieves, but it has lost its power over the years.
Huh? What's that?
Hopefully not something I have to spin my camera around times to see. But it looks like a trap.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
I was not smart enough to avoid the magical traps. How we get around here? I won't see a way to disarm a trap from here. I mean, we're just the one that's gonna do it.
Fine. Might be trap. Might be
Treasure.
treasure.
How many traps are in this place?
Pretty good, aren't I?
Finally, his reflex saves are absolutely ridiculous.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
No idea, but I go. Okay, so I gotta figure out a way to get rid of this thing. Help. I couldn't get past the traps.
I will guide.
You know what? I think I need like teleportation. That's an iron golem, an adamantine golem. Right.
Fighting for a righteous cause is certainly different from a simple massacre. The former is more bloody and performed with pinkies out.
I have a feeling I should be casting a lot of restoration spells.
Magritium Turinos.
I could have sworn I had a mass restoration spell.
Magritium Turinos.
Or a mass cleansing spell. Well, it doesn't seem like it.
Magritium Turinos.
On the other hand, it was sickness, but does not get rid of the annoying effects of fatigue.
Magritium Turinos.
Oh well. We get what we get. And we heal, And now that was healed. Right. Yes.
Me?
First things first.
commands.
The time for words has passed.
Siege golems are the worst.
I will see to your demise.
No match for me. Desna, guide my hand.
Oh wow, you knocked him down. Okay, they're immune to that, so forget it. Was a waste of time. And immune to that. Stick to physical.
And
They'll beg me to stop. Make your peace.
Yeah, if I really want to, I can switch one, we'll go with the melee.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign. This is my kind of work.
Excellent as well. Let's turn that off.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
I healed. Bonk.
I'll make short work of this.
Yeah, you know you're in trouble when guys like Darian can eat you. I mean, it was destroyed fighting a fierce fight.
Watch out for trouble.
Something is not right here.
My expertise prevailed.
See, spell warning as the druid appeared, it was let out a chilling howl to raise the alarm. Fortunately, the enchantment's worn off with the passage of time. Series have been spared. Oh no, this place wants me to spin things around as well.
This is my kind of work.
You'll spin me right. We'll go into by the thing that was destroyed a while ago. In a fierce fight.
Might be trap, might be
Nope.
treasure.
Let's try it that way.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Keep your calm.
Pretty good, aren't I?
There are many
I sense
roads
something.
to success.
Okay, we'll just
Ask nicely.
creep around this thing, please.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Ping, 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 ping. Can't do that trouble until I do this
Tail is
trap.
twitching. Must be a sign. This is my kind of work. This is my kind of work.
Yeah, points for
Pretty
this.
good, aren't I? This is my kind of work.
I
This
can't
is
tell
my
which
kind of work.
well I'm going up or down anyway, yeah. Okay, so that's now connected to here. On the second floor, do I go up or down? I think that's to trigger things. Somehow I need to make this all... Hang in there.
I'm up for an
You won't do this, I'll just use spell. I have me a spell.
I'll need to review this spell later.
Ooh, it won't let me. As you know, it makes sense. Ah, but I found before if you stand on something, it cannot move. So that's
Where do you want me?
Watch out for trouble.
as we came in. I activated all the full panels to upstairs. Going up. He's got a lot of magical traps in this place.
Something is not right here.
Keep your calm.
Actually, there's something else on the second floor. We couldn't get to it because of the floor triggers, so you know, on the dip down segment. I'll do this.
My tail is
Put
restless.
one here.
The struggles never cease.
Skip the pleasantries.
You two can run around here. I want someone here. Okay. So we'll just hold in the top
Don't mind me.
completely. Right.
Something wrong?
Stand on this one. So when I flick back here, yep, that's there now.
Smile.
Nope.
The
That
world's
one's
not
above you.
ending just yet.
Allow me. I'm prepared.
Treasure chest. The only guy I could do is coming. I need a mobility check.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Ooh, we got spirit trackers. These boots grant Spirit Hunter 4 additional uses of the spirit weapon enchantment built each day. And a lot of cash.
This is my kind of work.
I think the game was made so into programming that you can't accidentally block the player from being able to get off the platform. Would make it very bad. Going up. Right. Got a trap there. Probably lots of magical golems.
There are many roads to success.
Though this magical trap is now old and dysfunctional, as centuries of disuse, it would once have irreversibly blinded any thief who gazed upon it. Hellfire.
I will help where I can.
Who, me?
Ooh, helmet. What's this? Headband of rigorous training. Ah, perk straight for almost a day. And Meteor Dusto.
I will guide.
This is my kind of work.
Oh, let's see. Elven notes. I need that. A certain storyteller wants that.
I sense something.
Urban pedestal, faint purple glow emanates from crystal-shaped hole. They are chipped and cracked, suggesting whatever it once contained has been forcibly removed.
Ask nicely. Pretty good, aren't I? Might be trap, might be treasure.
There's a big old trouble.
Focus on the goal.
This is my kind of work.
See a sturdy door set in stone arch in the middle of the room. Location seems rather odd, to put it mildly. Attached to the door is a tiny little metal bell with a braided pull. I can wasn't this easy. You see spells enshrouding both the door and the bell. Judging by the nature of the spells, they belong to the Conjuration School. This is a door, an ordinary door. Judging by the intricate carving of the door, it is of elvish milk. The bell also appears to be quite unremarkable. Though the bell pull is covered in an ornate pattern, there's nothing unusual about the door, other than its location. The door swings open and a ethereal form appears in the opening. It looks like a soap bubble. On the other side of the door, you can just make out the hazy interior of a small, ticket-filled room and a typical ambience of a Glorian inn. Clutching the door handle, a skinny figure falls through the soap bubble. The bubble contracts and pops, dissolving for air. The door slams shut. Cautiously touching the stone floor, the unexpected guest rises slowly to his feet. It seems that the storyteller, for it is undoubtedly him, is quite surprised. Oh, hello. Ooh. Storyteller head swivels around in bewilderment, his hands reaching to examine everything around him. Where am I? How did I get here? Who's there? Remember the sound of that breathing? You Bell? Is that you? Thank the gods it is you. Where are we? If you don't mind my asking, what brought you here? How did you get here? Listens intently to the sound coming from the city. Good question. From a demon speech I hear, we're in the abyss, correct? And I suppose I was brought here by a portal. It's not the most likely activated by you. This portal must have been charmed specifically to deliver me here from wherever I may have been. It will send me back the same way. You were unlikely to have charmed it this way. If you had, you wouldn't be surprised by my appearance. This means the spell was cast in the past. In my past, the one I'm looking for. I have to admit this finding is quite irritating and perplexing. But this place was where we are. It's a tower, isn't it? Yes, I'm right. A tower. What do you need it for? Well, thanks to you, I now remember that in the past I was a court mage of Lady Shadow. It was probably then I created this portal to conveniently travel from the Abyss to Golorion. What do you think of Galal? Me to the Abyss. Person's lips. I'm not a politician nor military leader, but I've seen all sorts in my life. That's why I have some experience in knowing different stories. The story I'm watching now, it did not strike a chord with everyone. There are many in Dresden who are saddened by your departure for the Abyss. There are even more among them who say, though in a whisper, that Galfrey was envious of the commander's glory and was in a hurry to be rid of him. But Rose do not think this. The majority praises the Queen and expects her to lead them to new victories over the demons. It's quite possible that she will succeed. Right now, as far as I know, Galfrey is actively preparing for an advance to the west, into the heart of the Whirlwind. Well, I came here looking for information about certain purple crystals, but I found you. I say on that one. Storyteller nods with understanding. You are looking for the heart of the tower, yes? I studied this capabilities here. In the city. You must have seen the socket it was placed in. Unfortunately, details of my research are hidden from me by the gloom of oblivion. Perhaps if I had laid my hands on such a crystal, I would see something else in my past. You know where to get one of these? Does it come from the mines or maybe from the bottom of the sea? The elf takes out a delicate compass from his bag, the needle of which is slowly but continuously spinning. I sense the power we are looking for. My hands have touched it in the past. In the past I do not remember. I think a little divination will come in handy. I set this little trifle to help you explore the caves here. When you are near the crystal, the compass will let you know. Pink. And in terms of recognition, it is truly astounding. I definitely used to live here, and if there are no other claimants, I am ready to become the owner of the tower again. Be my guest any time. I got myself a new property for free. I always go free. It's impossible to tell by the storyteller's face whether he or not he's surprised by your question. She's acting in the manner befitting a queen standing at the head of the Crusades. As for her spirit, that I do not know. But I can ask on your behalf if you'd like. Please do. And I will. Come visit me again after a while, and I will tell you her answer. I felt a page that might interest you. The storyteller carefully takes your find. Yes, you're right. Another piece of the evidence from the past I have forgotten. The storyteller clenches the page you brought. His voice becomes a bit younger, more energetic. My feet are covered by crawling carpet of locusts. A few insects got under my clothes, under my shirt, down my back, and in my pants. They're crawling all over me, tickling my skin with their little legs. They will not attack until they recognize me as a stranger. Protective spells are guarding me, allowing me to deceive the pestilent denizens of the rasping rifts. I keep very still. But I am an observer, an uninvited guest who prefers to remain unnoticed. I don't hold my breath when a demon lord Descari swings his scythe over Izyagna. I feel nothing when Izyagna deftly avoids the blow and tries to strike Descari in return. I am here by the order of Lady Nocticula. I must observe the fight and then return to the city. The affairs of demon lords do not concern me. Why did she send you here? I do not know, and I do not want to know. My service to Lady in Shadow is almost over. It's the 17th year of my life in the Abyss, and I'm already counting the days to the end of my term. Who is Izyagna? She's a rising demon lord, servant of Lamassu. She simultaneously inhabits 7 mighty ant-like bodies. Izyagna and Descari are always sniping at each other, but they dare not enter into open war, fearing Lamassu's wrath. Even Descari thinks twice about throwing down with the god of monsters. The storyteller chuckles. The current fight is just a small quarrel, 1 in a million. Izyagna came to the rasping rifts with only 3 of her 7 bodies. I am sure it will be easy for this guy to destroy the intruder. Where's your friend Kinney now? lips part a smile. Here, with me, of course. The stubborn lad refused to stay in the city and volunteered to accompany me to the Rasping Rifts. He said he wouldn't miss such an exciting adventure for the world. His youthful zeal and desire to live life to the fullest seemed to make me younger too. Oh, well, please continue. Rift Carver. The sky's scythe swings up again. With a whistle through the air, it lodges in the ant-like head of one of Izyagna's bodies. The greenish slime splatters the poisonous drops falling on my face. I keep very still. With a last convulsive movement, the ant-like body winces, tearing the scythe from the scary's hands, and jumping back, only to drop it onto its side and lie still. This loss will hardly worry Izyagna. To kill her, one must destroy her heart, which is hidden deep under Yaron, a city in Lamashil's domain. Disarmed, the Skari turns to Izyagna's second body that is attacking him. Well, that's a fairly convenient thing. She essentially inhabits the multiple bodies at once. But to kill her, to actually kill her, you've got to go to enter into her domain, her realm, and get to her the heart, which is hidden deep under the city. I slowly turn to Kinney, who is sitting next to me. My young friend is usually easily impressed by such mighty opponents fighting, but the seat next to me is empty. Kinney is gone. Shivers and starts speaking faster. Forgetting about the danger, I look around for my friend. A swarm of locusts are at my feet. Buzzers. Displeased, but need for secrecy no longer seems to be so important. Where is Kinney? After a moment I see him, and a treacherous shiver runs down my spine. My friend is standing over Izyagna's fallen body, and reaches for the Skari's scythe, sticking out of it. Rift Carver has the power over the material of the plains. The Skari made the scythe with his own hands from his mother's skeleton. It can cut rifts in the plains between themselves. The demon lords used it to make the Rasping Rifts, his own abyssal realm in the plane of the abyss. Kinney, stop, don't touch it, I scream, throwing caution to the winds. My friend turns to me, his face baffled. I understand him to an extent. The scythe, able to rip passages between planes, will certainly help us and save Golarion, but trying to steal it is rash and stupid. We have nothing to defend ourselves against the demon lord's rage. Stop, my friend, before it's too late. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the Skari lift another Izyagna's body and tear it into pieces with his bare hands. But I don't hear his howl of victory. The demon lord throws away the still body of his enemy and turns to us. The swarm of insects is biting my feet. Locusts cover my eyes, hitting me in the face, trying to get inside my nose, mouth and ears. Nevertheless, I need to get to it first. I grab the giant scythe and swing it awkwardly in the air. Rift Carver is so heavy that my hands instantly cramp. I have no idea how I managed to lift it at all. I drop the scythe on the ground, but the damage has been done. Right in front of me there is a small rift, a wound in space. The smell of Al-Rushian's sewage comes out of it. A wonderful smell that brings me hope of salvation. I grab Kinney's sleeve and dive into the rift, only a moment before the Skari's call cut the air where we just stood. Sorry catches breath and wipes his sweat from his forehead. I agree, I angered a demon lord, and my life was hanging by a thread. I had never thought that something like that could happen in my life. The storyteller shakes his head distrustfully. How many dark sides of my past will I have to find? I'm starting to fear what I might see in the next pages of my notebook. The golem? How surprising. Have you that? No living creature other than me can pass through the portal, but the golem isn't alive. Try and bring your prestigious painter there. Ah. More than one page. You know, I need to read my past, I've forgotten. I still need more pages though before I can trigger the next bit. It's always a difficulty to carry out missions surrounded by enemies. I would like to be helped, but fortunately, I'll not be able to bring your allies or reinforcements through this portal. Supplies, however. When I return to Glorian, I will buy some travel necessities. If you need anything, just ring this bell, and I'll deliver them to you. Oh, that was fast. You haven't even left the room yet. I know, it was impressive, wasn't it? Ooh, Dragonfall. Yes, dragons. Okay. Spiteful barbs. Medium chain armor. Bad little selection. Ooh, scroll kind of. Yep. This will let me describe high iron skulls, and this will get me high iron potions. Let's check out weapons first. I finished checking weapons. Spirit Thresher. Robe of Virtue. Only monk or good light can wear it, so we know that for me. Timely Assistance. Killing Blow. Spell extend through as though using extended spell feet. Material Excellence. Building on the unarmed attacks. Okay, that's not bad on for characters who use things. Number 6 grants the wearer ability to crush all enemies. Okay. Ring of Boreal Might. The wearer of the ring has the ability to cast spells spontaneously. It grants the ability to cast the following spells: Ice Storm. Okay. To cast a spell will still need a spell slot. Okay. That's not bad. Too bad on that one. Do I take these kits? Which then let me scribe spells of certain levels. I mean, got 474,000. Yeah, 200,000. But I've picked up quite a few things to throw away, so. No swords won't fill in. So regular and holy, longsword 1, falchion 1, blade 3, I'll pick a 4, I'll pick a 1. All long spears, splinter head shred, chop composite longbows, a dagger, a longbow, great axes, masterwork longbow, club, falchion, foul charge, light mace. Hasty, Jabba Jabba, Oracle, Scimitar 3, Scimitar 3, 6, Previous Claw, Punching Dagger, Scimitar, go with that. Face Smasher, Faith Bearer, and Banshee, Bleed Elven, this is a bleed normal weapon. So I'll probably have more than finding more of it in the future. Let's see. Plenty of full plate too. Let's do heavy shield 1s. Chainmail 2, padded armor, firm steps, scale mail, welcome respite. Robes are unique, mostly. Mantle of Night, leather armor, moderate fortification 1, hide armor, the Immaculate Petal. I could give this to a certain shield. You know what? A certain shield wielding character may have this, and I've actually. Okay, I've actually sold enough stuff that I'm actually getting. Oh, no, I was getting money back. Not that I'm getting weighed down by anything. How many rings of protection do I have? 3. That's a 4. Ring of luck. 632. Mighty Fist 1, Mighty Fist 2, Mighty Fist 3, Natural Armor 2, Natural Armor 3, 4, half pair Mistiff, Rimref, Arts Cloak Resistance 2, 3, you know what, and 4. I've less of braces of army all over the place. Plenty to use training, not unique. Let's get those back. Ingredients usable, noble, others. Yeah, I'll save the others that until we're ready. Let's see. Mangled demonic helmet. A squeamish grimace appears on his face. The owner of this hell item was a monster in the truest sense of the word. But there was still a vicious, dark sophistication to his deeds. He died happy, gaining in death what he could not achieve in life. I cannot see what that is, but my curiosity yearns to know more. 2 vials of magic essence, 3 bars of cold iron, 4 vials of demon blood, and 1 hide of a magical creature. The veil of mystery lies over this object. Oh, excellent, I got multiple things. Present radius. Dresden is doomed, but it's holding fast for now. The sword of Valor protects it. See the passion hope. A symbol of the land, mutilated by the abyss, could still be returned to mortals. We won't let you perish. A frightened crowd rushes into the night through the southern gate. The defenders of the fortress cover the retreat. Howling of demons mixes with the crying of scared children. My heart goes out to them beyond the gate, and I give in. Demons do not attack. They seethe around you, fall from the sky, strike from all sides at once. They cannot be stopped. But they cannot be distracted. I run to the upper floor of the gate tower. Radiance glows with golden light in my hands. I permit myself to close my eyes for just one heartbeat. I imagine that the soft gleaming of the sword I see through my closed eyelids the light of the summer sun. We saw this before. Julian, you will live. Ooh. A true crusader. Do you see the future of the sword? I'm afraid there's too many possibilities, futures. They're all entwined. Alright, let's give him... the legacy. Ooh, Aralu's magic cloak. The cloak of the architect herself. I don't have any mangled helm. I don't have a magical creature hide. Dazzling light erupts from the storyteller's hand, the light pulses, forcing you to squint in pain. Finally fade away, you see a thick cloak on the elf's hand. This relic is truly legendary. It has all the power, but it's too heavy for this world. But I have a feeling that this cloak will suit you well. The bound of possibility. And 5 rounds of experience. Okay, we got the thing. Where is it? Bound of possibility, here we go. Oh wow, it's a full tail, this one. This might be the last thing we do. The streamers read this thing. As soon as you touch the relic, a vision washes over you. You experience the events as if you had lived through them. The crooked run-down house creaks when I enter, as if about to collapse on my head at any moment. I lower my hood and bow respectfully to the mistress of this abode. Ah, another highborn has arrived. What are you, sick? The old woman giggles shrilly. Her voice is repulsive and her appearance worse still. She could easily have been mistaken for a corpse wrapped in a pile of rags. Her face is unpleasant, her skin is creased. as a batwing, wildly played with warts. I have come for healing, Mother. Please be so kind as to help me. The druid chuckles nastily again. From the look of it, it's some kind of tick. She enjoys feeling power over me. I might treat you, girl, but not for free. No, not for free. Do you know what price I ask? I nod silently and take the gift out of my bag. Meat. It's in slimy, bloated chunks. It is amazing how such an insignificant and common thing can be valued so highly. The old one grabs the meat greedily, bringing it to her face, being sure that it smells right. You must be in real trouble, since you have come to me with fresh meat. The hag draws even closer, radiating the sickly sweet, unpleasant smell of old age. I impatiently wait for her to finish examining me. You smell bad. Foul. You have committed a great crime against nature, and for that you suffer. The old woman's shrill voice becomes accusatory and imperious. You think you can ransom yourself from your doom? Oh no, you will suffer. You will rot, and you will bleed for your sin. My patience runs out. With a quick gesture I unchain my anger, and the druid tumbles away, crashing into a pyramid of cauldrons, which cascade down in all directions in a crumbled mess of broken shards. I grow sick of your antics. You understand who I am? Fine. I know you too. You are the oldest and strongest servants of Mother Vulture. You know how to heal what others cannot, and you will help me, otherwise. The old one cries out, frightened, covers her face with her hands, her lips trembling. I await apathetically for her to calm down, realizing how close to death she truly is. The old woman hurries to comply. Her movements display efficiency that only fear and desperation can provide. Hers, both commonly known and arcane, fly into the cauldron above the druid's fire, followed by the meat I brought, magic powders and potions from small cobweb-covered bottles. When the decoction boils, the old woman cautiously approaches me and grips my cloak with knotted fingers. The demand is brisk. Give it to me, girl. I will need it. I part with the cloak indifferently, and into the cauldron it goes. The old woman whispers incantations, seem to take forever. Finally, she fishes into the cauldron with her walking stick and pulls out a wet, smelly cloak, handing it to me. Put it on your shoulders. This cloak will, like a leech, sucks away any disease from the soul, heals any corruption. The world has never seen a relic greater than this. The cloak smells disgusting, but I don't care. I slip it over my shoulders, feeling the magic lurking within touch my dual soul. And then, flame engulfs me. The fabric clings to my body, and burning pain it brings is unexpectedly strong. She dared to hurt me? Me? I rip off the damned rag, and the old woman's shrill laughter rattles in my ear. You tricked me. The old woman seems ready to dance. Tricked you? Not a word I said was untrue. There isn't a relic in the world better at healing than the one I gave you, but neither magic nor gods will help you with your misfortune. You are doomed, and you shall bear your wound until your last day. I clench my fists, snuffing out the old woman's life. Wow. She literally did death clutch on her in an instant. But her body writhes and warps unnaturally. 4 black wings grow out of her hunched back. Her wrinkled neck lengthens and splits in 2. Her gnarled head becomes a matching, or rather slightly mismatching pair, and the toothless mouths on them both open wide to extrude a putrid stench. Mother Vulture, do you honor me with a personal visit? The monster with both heads lowered looks at me intently. His eyes sparkle with the same slyness as the last wear of the hag's skin. Begone, architect. Neither I nor anyone else can help you. The things you've done to yourself with your own hands can never be healed. You will endure pain for the rest of your days, and after that you will perish, like every other living creature, from the greatest of heroes to the meekest of swamp gnats. Such is the way of things. 'Tis proper. Everything that lives dies, so that new life is born out of it. Without wasting any words, I retreat to the door. Even the mighty usher of Pharasma herself couldn't help me. But that doesn't mean anything. Impossible to heal, she said. I've done the impossible before, and I'll find a way now. When in combat, an Aeon wearing this cloak distorts time and space in a 30-foot area. Each round, enemies will have to pass a will saving DC or be slowed for 1 round as per slow spell. Ability allies instead are under constant haste spell effect. They also gain +4 insight bonus attack rolls. Oh wow, that is a... Oof. That's really good. I mean, that is a really good object. Oh. Cape of Mortar, which has entered the fray of having against Brazel's armor. 7. That's a little annoying because at 18th, this cloak grants a +6 resistance bonus to all saving throws, increases DC 1 of all wearer spells and abilities, in addition to unlocked benefits. So at the 15th level, I get 5 resistance bonus. These are movement impairing effects in addition to previously movement impairing. Saving throws and damage resistance 5. Damage reduction 5. The 9th makes me immune to paralysis. I can't not be blind from 6. And the first level is giving me a +1 resistance bonus. That is also pretty nice. So, well, and that does make me pretty good. The cloak falls under, but boundless possibilities. That is, well, an Aeon. So an Aeon wearing this cloak. I wonder if this changes if you're somebody else. You know, if this matches your character's current mythic class and gives you perks based on that mythic class. Let's see. We have got a really good fortitude, and I do like the fact I cannot be blinded or paralyzed, and cannot have plus DC spells and abilities. I have a pretty high. I am pretty good. See, that won't suck with these because the thing. I should have sold the cloak resistance ones. Etc's. Sure, it's trusty not selling this. Progression. So I can put this on another character and make them, you know, immune to most effects, making them very dangerous. But it's also why Yubel cannot be paralyzed in combat. I cannot be paralyzed. The effects of the cloak stop it. Hello. So if I take this, yeah, it doesn't do anything for me. No, I'm goggles now. Piercing gaze. Show me those. Right, you might work with him because he's got the we are Doomslayer. Woodruff now has a... I like that. Right, so this in the Alasurian mines. Not sure where they're even at. That's fine, we got one patronage. He hasn't stopped the other quest. So that's fine. We've looked in the storyteller's past. I've gained a really cool cloak. I don't know if I'm going to be keeping it or putting my cloak back on. I mean, in terms of cloak gear wise, Cloak of Disguise is really have the armor 5. Give him an armor 6. Yeah. Because this guy is... He will put that on. He would now be immune to the paralysis effect. And blinding. And that does not stack with them. Because this one needs to have the cat's boots. And that's actually the first time I've used the golem, to be honest. I don't know, maybe that's a good idea for Woodruff because he's a damage dealer. A rapid fight damage dealer. Sheila's also not a bad call for that one. Our best cloak of flame. Yeah, I should not have a cloak. Cloak resistance 1. Maybe I should still make the cloaks. Right, folks. Actually, in the stream, so I'll see you all next time, folks. Until then, catch you all later. Bye.